What's up guys, this is CJ with Dance Tutorials Live, and I'm going to teach you how to do the South Dallas swag. First off, we're going to start with the thrust, which initiates from my hips. So think about going thrust, thrust, switch. Thrust, thrust, switch. Just my hips. Thrust, thrust, switch. Thrust, thrust, switch. Now once you feel comfortable with that, it's time to add the kick. On the third thrust is when the kick happens. So watch really closely. I go thrust, thrust, kick. Thrust, thrust, kick. And if you noticed, my heel comes up, swoops around, and steps right next to my foot to change my body angle. So watch again closely. Thrust, thrust, hit. Thrust, thrust, swoop. Thrust, thrust, swoop. One more time. Thrust, thrust, swoop. Now once you feel comfortable with that, it's time to add the arms. Now the first variation of the arms is the chicken flap, right? So I just kind of flap my arms like I'm a chicken, initiating from my elbows, yeah? So it looks like this. Thrust, thrust, hey. Zoom, zoom, hey. Zoom, zoom, hey. Thrust, thrust, hit. Now the second variation is the roll. So at the same time as you're thrusting, you're just rolling your arms like this. Roll, roll, hit. Roll, roll, hit. Now you notice my arms stay by my waist. So once you start feeling comfortable with the legs, the arms, and the overall vibe, that's when you start adding the dip, which basically you just go in a squat position and you have this little bounce, yeah? Now to add the dip, we're gonna do each side once. So we have thrust, thrust, kick, thrust, thrust, kick, and now you have 4 beats to play with the dip. 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, thrust, thrust, kick, thrust, thrust, kick, dip, dip, bounce it out. Hey. Now that you have the feel for the South Dallas swag, let's try with some music. Alright y'all, now that you learned how to do the South Dallas swag, be sure to subscribe to the channel and check out my other dance tutorial videos.